So what's the best kind of insurance coverage? Like, what should I be covered right now with insurance? Like, what should my policy say? Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you based on my experience. I'm not an insurance agent, so I do want you to check with your insurance agent, but I will tell you what my insurance adjuster is telling me. Okay. So when it comes to insurance, there's two separate things. There's the building coverage, the actual structure of your house, and then there's the contents coverage, which is your stuff, your clothes, or stuff inside the house. That's contents. Okay, so number one, let's talk about the building. The building itself. Say you bought a house for $200,000. I'm doing easy math here. $200,000 house. And you're thinking, well, I should have it insured for $200,000, right? No, that's not the case. You want to insure it for the replacement value. Basically, what it costs today to rebuild that house, okay? And it's going to depend on what kind of amenities you have in that house. Like, do you have vaulted ceilings? Do you have stone fireplace? Do you have stone on the exterior? Do you have granite countertops? Do you have higher dollar amenities inside the house? That's going to make a difference. But right now, my builder friends are telling me you should be insured anywhere between $220 per square feet to about $260 or $275 a square foot. Okay, so what does that mean? If you have a 2,000 square foot house, say it doesn't have a ton of higher dollar things, but it's a nice house. It's got some nice stuff. So let's say $250 a square feet. So that means you should be insured for a replacement value of $500,000. I know that sounds like a lot, right? But right now, building costs are really high. So you want to be overinsured, not underinsured. Okay? Underinsured is painful. All right? That's the building itself. And then you have contents insurance. So your contents, it's literally the contents, your clothes, the stuff that you have in your house. I think your insurance agent probably has a percentage that they use to calculate that. But it's a fair amount of money. And so I would check with your insurance agent for contents coverage. But the other thing you want to look at is you've got building, you got contents, but then you got, what if you're displaced from your house? So what if you can't live in your house like us? Fire damage to the point where we can't live there anymore. What happens? Like, you can't just go live with mom and dad forever, right? What kind of coverage does your insurance company have? So for us, our insurance company covers a rental house, and they will cover that rental house for a 12-month period of time. We don't have a dollar amount. Some people have a dollar amount. They say $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 that they'll cover for rental of a house or furnishings of a house. That wasn't us. We have 12 months, and we don't have a dollar amount, but the insurance company does have a department that finds us the rental, and they actually pay for it directly. So, but we have only a 12-month period of time. After that, we're kind of out of luck. So we are actually still in the rental house, and we've got, I think, it's December, and the fire happened in March. So we've got about 3 months left. So crossing my fingers our contractor gets it done in time. But that's a side note. Anyway, and then also there are other coverages that are that are built into that. If you have a fire, if you might have like your roof torn off with a hurricane or a tornado or something like that, or if you have water damage, if the basement floods, if you have a flood that happens in your house, if anything like that happens. So make sure and check on that coverage, because every insurance company is different, but you want to make sure that you're covered with the extras as well, because I got to tell you, we are fairly well covered by insurance company, and it has made this whole process a lot easier. And I've done another video talking about our living situation right now, but make sure you're covered for all those different things. Square footage of your house, make sure you have replacement costs, the contents that are in your house, if you're displaced from your house, what do? What's the coverage there? Make sure and check on all those things to make sure you're properly covered. And I got more coming up next.